Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video here today upon my channel guys. Today my friends, we're going to be checking out a pre-alpha build of a fan-made Pokemon game. And this game is called Pokemon Generation. So what I'm going to do for you all quickly, just before we get into this, we need to obviously make the screen a little bit more bigger. I'm going to go with full with this one. At the end of the day, you don't need my desktop and everything in the background. So for this one, all I know about it is that it's designed in a classic style Game Boy sort of graphics, and it's just apparently a really challenging and really good old classic style Pokemon game. So I thought I'd check this one out, and if you do enjoy it guys, then just let me know down below in the comment section. If you would like to see more on this, then just let me know. But obviously we are playing this on the PC, and apparently they did state that we may run into bugs and the game could crash at any point. But obviously, taking into consideration, it is still working in development, so it's a pre-alpha. So let's see what we can do with this one. Right. Okay, no information needed. The world is inhabited by creatures as well as Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. This is why I study Pokemon every single day. I think I've seen this sort of message all the time when it comes to old classic Pokemon games. What was my name? My name is Arron Cooper, so obviously we're just going to put Arron in for this one. Just like I used to back on the old Game Boys back in the day. Let me know down below in the comment section, did you ever have one of them Nintendo DS's or the old Game Boy Advances or Game Boy Colors when you were younger? Or maybe you still play on it to this very day, let me know. Right. Don't forget to log into GameJolt. Obviously, GameJolt is the website where I got this fan-made game from. So, obviously, if you do want to experience this for yourself, I will drop a link in the description where you can go ahead and download it for yourself, okay? But I just want to see what else we can do on this, okay? You're finally working today. Today's your first day as a trainer. Don't you know it? Right. Alright, so Alios City. So we need to go try and find Professor Oak, because just like how in the old style games, you find Professor Oak, he'll give you a Pokemon, and he'll give you some Pokeballs and a Pokédex, and then you start your Pokemon adventure. So I'm just gonna try and find him, okay? Just gotta learn, where things are, and just do a little bit of exploring. Right, so you found me here. This is where your journey starts. Hang on. It's just... Okay. That's where your journey starts. Are you ready to choose your very first Pokemon? Right. For some reason, it seems like there's a little bit of a delay when it comes to this game. Here are some key items. You obtain 2 X attacks. You can put the X attacks away into the battle items pocket, which is basically your backpack. You obtain 2 X defenses, you put them into your battle items pocket, and you've 3 times accuracies. Okay, that's cool. Alright, here is your Rylu. He will protect you well. You obtained a Rylu. Would you like to give him a nickname? I think that's how you pronounce his name. I do apologise if I do say some of the names wrong. So would you like a Bulbasaur? What else is there? Would you like a Charmander? I'll probably go with Charmander, to be honest, because, I'm a big fan of fire Pokemon, so I'll go with Charmander. If I had a grandson, he'll probably want his own Pokemon round about now. Don't forget to grab your Pokédex before you leave. Take this with you running shoes and some Pokeballs so you start your adventure off. Because obviously in the old games, you used to have, obviously his grandson, which you could name him. I think I used to always call him Gary or something like that. Or I'd put my brother's name as his name or something. And then you battle him first, it'd be like your first trainer battle. And then, every now and then you'll bump into each other in different cities and stuff and battle each other. But Asita's for this one, he just looks like he didn't have a grandson yet, so it's a bit interesting. How may I serve you? I would like to buy more Pokeballs, because the thing is, we're going to be collecting a lot of Pokemon. Right. What we'll do is, that will do. That's absolutely fine. So we've got a lot of Pokeballs now. Okay, so we've got a premium ball as well. Is there anything else I can help you with? No. So let's just get out of here. But I'm not going to lie as well, guys, this does look pretty cool. It does look pretty awesome. One thing I've had to do as well, obviously for when you see this video, I've had to put some background music in. Because for some reason, with this build of the game, it doesn't have any audio whatsoever. So I don't know if that's a glitch or a problem or a bug. I think other versions of it may have, but for what I've done is I put some custom music in the background for it to fit the theme of the video. So hopefully you won't mind that. But hopefully in the future we'll have, like, obviously its own background music. Right. Let's check everything. Right, so got my money, Pokédexes and stuff. Right, so let's just do a little bit of exploring and start our adventure. Obviously, if you do want to see more videos of this in the future on this version of the game, then just let me know, guys. If it ever does become a full-fledged version, you know what I mean, if you would like me to try and do a full playthrough on this, regardless of how many videos I'll end up making on this, then just let me know, okay? You know what I mean, it's nice to play these sorts of things, you know what I mean? It just reminds me of the games I used to love playing when I was a child, so being able to re-experience something like this, even from a fan game perspective, is, you know, it's always an awesome thing. Got the Poke Gym here. You need a gym key to enter. Okay, so we got to try and find out where we can get a key. Got a Pokemon Center over there. I don't know how that is. I think it's a vending machine. Let's have a look if it's any different compared to the original games. Okay, so it looks very similar to the original Pokemon games. So this is Bill. This is the guy where that obviously you would normally put Pokemon in the computer to, like, as storage. So it was on about, like, wallpapers and stuff. Special ones are locked and unavailable. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we can get wallpapers or something off him, which is pretty cool, which, you know, didn't really expect that. But obviously in the original games, you go to Bill because you get access to his computer and you can save loads of Pokemon that you catch, because obviously you can only carry 6 Pokemon at a time. Right. Let's see what's in here. Pokemon Tower Quest Hub. Hey there, I'm waiting for you. Professor Oak already informed me that you were coming. How was the trip? Was a fun trip? Well, what are those Pokemon? They are so big. Man, looks like it's got some strong Pokemon. Oh yeah, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Zero and I'm a Pokemon champion and a master of the Poke Tower. So I'll be your last challenger when you reach the top of the tower. And behind me are Guardians Rayquaza and Mewtwo. Okay, the higher you get in the tower, much more legendary Pokemon you will find. But for now, go and talk to the man at the front desk to get your first ticket, so you can begin your journey to the top. I'll be waiting for you. Okay, so basically we're going to be, like, taking people down and trying to make us way to the very top. So we've got to take down leaders and all sorts, just like how you would in the original game. And this is kind of like the Pokemon League, I'm guessing. But man, he's got some powerful Pokemon, you know what I mean? Rayquaza and Mewtwo. Mewtwo's has always been an ultimate badass, you know what I mean? Don't want to log into Game Jolt. Are you ready to enter the Poke Tower? Okay, then first let me explain how this works. Every floor has its own ticket. When you've done with each floor, you will see the key on that floor, so then you can challenge the gym. And that's how you keep going until you reach the top of the tower. It's a very special dimension, be careful. And think before you act or you will lose a battle. And remember, this day and night will change the tower. So Pokemons you encounter will change if it's day and night. But from here is your first ticket to save for the trip. So you've obtained an Earth ticket. To So basically, depending on what it is, day or night, we're going to find different types of Pokemon. And so we just need to, you know, clear the tower area, we get a key, we go do the boss, like the gym battle, and then I'm guessing we just keep progressing forward from then. So we just need to, our main focus now is just basically trying to level up our Pokemon to be as strong as possible before we can, you know, try and, you know, prioritize moving our way up the tower. Because if we're going to go against like some really, really strong people in the game, then we need to make sure we've got some strong Pokemon to face them with. Normally in caves and stuff, you'll find things like Digletts and stuff. Okay, so got a Nose Pass. We've got level 5 Railu, so let's see what I can do with this one. We might need to weaken him. Let's go with a. Let's go with this. Can no longer escape. What the hell? Go with a quick attack. Not very effective. Right. See what this does. I'm just going to like try out all the different sorts of moves as well to see if any of them are really effective against enemy Pokemon. So let's try the quick attack again. It's going to take a bit of time, guys, just to try and defeat this Pokemon. But the thing is, with that Pokemon being a higher level than my Pokemon, I'm going to get a lot. I should get receive a lot of XP for defeating it. And then obviously, as we level up our Pokemon a little bit more, I want to like focus on collecting new Pokemon and leveling them up. I used to always have like one really extreme overpowered Pokemon whenever I played the old original Pokemon games back in the day, and then other Pokemon would be really strong, but wouldn't be as strong as a particular Pokemon. So when I played like Pokemon Yellow, Masita's, my Pikachu would be like ridiculously high leveled, and then other Pokemon would be like 30 or 40, but my Pikachu would be like level 70 something, and it would be, you know what I mean? I used to put a lot of time into these sorts of games when I was a kid, so this is why I was really interested in trying this one out. But obviously there's a lot of Pokemon fan-made games out there, and if you'd like me to, play even more of them, and just give feedback on them and just, show you what they are, then just let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm always down for playing fan-made games. So if you do make any fan-made games of your own and would like me to experience them, let me know. Give me access to it by sending me a link on how to download your game or something. I'll give you credit for it, obviously give you a shout out, and I'll give you some feedback on a video about your game. What's good, what's not, what things need to be improved on, and try and help you make your game the best it can possibly be. But man, this is going to take a little bit of time. I don't think that Pokemon's got any proper attack abilities. I think it's more like focusing on its defense. But that's always a good thing, so it just means he ain't going to attack me. Alright, come on. It's either that or he's just choosing not to attack me for whatever strange reason. Okay, he's got a tackle now. Okay, we need to be really careful now. I'm hoping he sticks to using Harden, because my Riley will end up literally being destroyed. Come on. Damn it, bro. Damn it. Would you like to use your next Pokemon? I'm going to have to use my Charmander. See, what type of moves are really good with Charmander? Things like Ember and stuff when you're at the beginning stages and stuff of Pokemon games. But I'm hoping we can try and eliminate this Pokemon as quickly as possible so it doesn't defeat me. Because man, he takes quite a bit of health off me. Come on. I need to literally get one more hit on him, and I think we've got him. Come on. Right, so he's been defeated there. Charmander gains 164 XP points, which is obviously took him up to level 6. Okay, now he's level 7. Ain't complaining about that, boys. He's learned Ember. Nice. That'll come really useful, especially against like grass-type Pokemon, because obviously we'll be able to do even more damage to him. With things like Ember, with it being a fire attack, it should be able to like his chances where we'll be able to burn Pokemon and like consistently keep burning them because it leaves them with burn damage. It's not very effective against rock Pokemon though. So I'm guessing water would probably be more effective against these sorts of things. But it's all good though. Alright, come on. Dealing damage, boys. We're proper dealing him damage. See, if it comes down to it, guys, I don't mind grinding this game quite a lot off camera as well if you would like more content on this. Obviously, just to, you know, level up my Pokemon and stuff and just try and do my best to try and make him as strong as possible. But at the same time, with these classic style type of games, I do want to try and obviously, you know, do a lot on videos and stuff. So I might need to weaken this Pokemon a little bit more before I can capture him. I think when he's got like a little bit of health or something, unless we can try and get him again. Let's try to use the premium ball. Okay, this Pokemon refuses to catch. Okay. Well, Charmander's been defeated. You have no more Pokemon that can fight. You've been blacked out. You scurried home, protecting your exhausted, fainted Pokemon from any further harm. So basically, when you know, been defeated, you just return home, which, you know, I guess it's all right. So my Pokemon are all healed up again, which is good. And I'm guessing all I need to do now is just obviously make our way back to where we were just. But I'll say to that, you know, I think this game is pretty cool. I think obviously, despite the fact that we've had, you know, a little issue bug where the sound isn't working. I don't know if that's intentional or whether for this build there isn't meant to be any sound, which would be a little bit weird if there isn't meant to be. But I see it as, if there isn't, then obviously I'm hoping the music that I've got in the background, you know, is, you know, that you guys don't mind it for the video. But in future, I think the audio needs to be sorted. And I think they need, like, I think what should be good, especially for people if they've never experienced a Pokemon game before ever in their life and they are very new to it, especially to this sort of classic style, I reckon the tutorial mode, like where, you know, like where they used to have where Professor Oak would show you how to catch a Pokemon and stuff like that and show you the controls and stuff, I think that would be a really, really good option. Especially just for the new people. For people like myself, you know, these OGs out there that have played this sort of thing before, you know what I mean, we don't need tutorials, but for other people who are new, I always think it's always a good option, just so then they can understand what's going on and how to play the game, you know what I mean? Or if you can't put a tutorial mode in, maybe put a difficulty section in the game where, you know what I mean, if you play it on harder, you know what I mean, not boss fights, like Pokemon battles will be harder to do, but you'll earn more XP if you win them. But and have it on easy as well, have it an easy option where, you know, Pokemon are more easier to catch and stuff, but you get less XP or something for leveling up or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Especially with the fact it's only a single player game anyway. Let's see what we can do with Charmander. Mind you, we might be able to do a lot of damage to Sudowoodo, so let's see what we can do with this. Not very effective. Right, come on. Man, he's taking a lot of damage off me. I need to be careful. Okay, he's been burned. So when like a Pokemon is burned, in case you are new to Pokemon games and you never experienced it, I see so when you burn a Pokemon using fire types, they'll literally take normal damage and burn damage because you burnt them. So you're kind of like doing two hits to them at one go. But at the moment, I just want to try and catch some new Pokemon. We need some new people to add to the collection. And we nearly caught Sudowoodo there, nearly. I think in the Pokemon series, like the TV series, I think Brock, which was a rock gym leader, I think he had Sudowoodo as one of his Pokemon. I think he did. But it's been a long time since I've, watched Pokemon, so I'm sure it was him that had it, or I could be thinking of another gym leader. Right, so we took some burn damage, which is good. We need to try and inflict a little bit more damage to him, then we should be able to weaken him even more. There we go, taking him down. We get 154 XP points for that as well, which is good. So we rose up to level 8 now for our Charmander. Level 9, which is even better. Okay, that's good, that's good. We're making some good progress here. We do need to heal our Pokemon though, because to be honest, our Pokemon's really, really weak. Right, so it's a Geodude now. I wouldn't mind having a Geodude, because obviously Geodude's a really good Pokemon, especially if you like evolve them and stuff. They become really, really awesome. Okay, so we can't leave the cave for some strange reason. I think once you're in here, you stay in here until, you're defeated. Because, man, this is kind of a pain. I think you should be able to leave at any point and go back to heal your Pokemon and then come back. I think that should be an option. Because to be fair, that it'd be more of a fair playing field. Or when you finish battles, your Pokemon goes back to full health, at least. You know what I mean? If you can't leave the area. Ooh, come on. Use a rock throw. Man, it's defeated me. I thought I had only the 1 health left then, but fair play. We did take a lot, we did conflict a lot of damage towards that Sudowoodo then as well, which was good. Obviously, because of the fact it was a lower level than my Pokemon, so it is what it is. So yeah, guys, we've been playing just over 22 plus minutes now, so as it is, if you are enjoying the video, then let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know what your favourite Pokemon are as well. That's like a curious question I got for you all. If you do watch Pokemon or you play Pokemon games, what is your all-time favourite Pokemon? And why is it your favourite? And you know what I mean, like, what makes you like that Pokemon more than others? And also, if you do play Pokemon games, what's your favourite all-time Pokemon game that you enjoy? Like me personally, my favourite one to this very day will always be Fire Red and Yellow when I was a kid. But they were back in the day, boys, you know what I mean? They came out a long, long, long time ago. Okay, I've got no money whatsoever. Alright. So we can't obviously purchase any more Pokeballs at the moment. I'm just trying to think. Let's head back in here. It's cool that you're able to choose the floor you want to go to, but obviously we need to clear each floor before we can make our way up the tower. So I'm guessing each floor is going to have like a different type of category of Pokemon. So for example, the next one could be water, the following one could be, I don't know, electricity, the other one could be fire, the other one could be grass, you know what I mean? It'll just make its way up, and I'm guessing the more and more you go up, the more difficult it's going to become, and a lot more stronger Pokemon are going to be awaiting. But I reckon at the same time, I could be wrong, I reckon at the same time that you're going to be able to catch even better Pokemon. So I guess that's always a good option. But obviously to get up there, he's going to take a lot of grinding, boys. A very, very lot of grinding. It's not something I'm going to be able to just do just like that. Okay, so I didn't really realise that Sudowoodo could use a copycat on him. You know what I mean? He can conflict fire damage when he's not even a fire Pokemon. Man, he's attacking me with my own moves. So it's not very effective against my Pokemon because the fact is we are a fire Pokemon. So I can understand why it's only giving me a little bit of burn damage. Come on. Critical hit there. Right, let's try and catch this Pokemon. Come on. I need some new Pokemon, bro. I need some new ones. Okay, this Sudowoodo does not want to be caught. Right, come on. Let's try and finish this Pokemon off. There we go. Taken down. Right, so Rylu's got up to level 6 now. And Link Counter. Charmander. Let's level up a little bit of XP. Let's have a little look around in this area as well in case there's any key items that we can pick up and take with us on this journey. Okay, doesn't look like there is. Or if there is, then they're probably not in this version of the game. Because obviously, like I said, with this being an early development version of this fan game, maybe they haven't added in loads of key items yet. But I'm pretty sure in the future they probably will. Little things you can pick up that'll help you. Even if it's just little things like potions and odd Pokeballs and stuff. Which I think would be really cool if they did that. Because in the original Pokemon games with this sort of graphic style to them, on the old Game Boys back in the day, you used to find things like Pokeballs lurking around and just stuff like that. Little things that would become really useful at a later point. And you just keep them all in your backpack, you know what I mean? Let's see what Rylu can do against this Sudowoodo. Hopefully we'll be able to, at least if we can't win the fight, then hopefully we'll be able to obviously inflict a lot of damage to him. Okay, so he copies his move, which is good. So it's kind of like a copycat sort of ability. I like that. Come on. Been defeated there. Not bad. Man, I'm such a newbie with this. Obviously my Pokemon aren't strong enough when it comes to certain Pokemon, so I'm bound to get blacked out quite a bit. But I see it as at the same time, it is a learning curve for you, you know what I mean? It's been a long time since I played these sorts of games, so you have to take that into consideration. And plus the fact that, you know what I mean, it's trying to get back into that swing of things that I used to love doing when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Because back then, when I was a little kid, nothing felt more important in the world, you know what I mean? I had my friends, I had my family, and I had my games, you know what I mean? I loved gaming ever since I was a child. And games like this, I could sit there for probably hours and hours and hours and then playing, enjoying, and never getting bored of them. You know what I mean? I didn't have no worries or nothing. So I see it as, it's one of them things for me where reliving these sorts of things, it just brings back a lot of nostalgia, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure for any of you OGs out there, you're probably on the same level where, you know what I mean, you probably played a lot of these games when you were a kid, or you probably still play these sorts of games even to this very day. But, you know what I mean, it just reminds me of my childhood. Definitely need to buy some potions. Just then I can, you know, top up the health on some of my Pokemon when we are in battles and stuff, just to, you know, just so they last a little bit longer. Alright, let's get back to that area again. But I can see this being one of them games where, especially with this pre-alpha version, where I'm going to have to like do a lot of grinding off camera if it is that you wanted more videos on this, so then we, you know what I mean, so then when I'm not constantly coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth every single time I black out, but at the same time, I can use this as a way to level up my Pokemon to make them extremely powerful, so when I do go against like boss fights against gym leaders and stuff, I'll be able to just annihilate them easily. But, oh, we've got a key item here. Just found a great ball. Nice. So we'll be able to use that at some point. And let's keep going now, see where else we can find. Got a ladder over there as well. Okay, this took me to Earth Lore 2. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So we're out in an outdoor area. So I'm guessing if we had like a fishing rod or an old rod or something like that, we'd be able to capture Pokemon like Magikarp or something. Or Tentacles, or Goldines, or Staryus or something. So maybe there'll be key items we get to look forward to in the future. Let's see if we can try and catch some good grass Pokemon as well, since there's quite a little bit of grass around in the area. Okay, there's a Pokemon called Arron. I didn't realise there was a Pokemon called that. Fair play. You know what I mean? I'm the original Arron. You're just a clone, okay? You're a clone. But since you got the same name as me, I'm going to have to try and capture one of these at some point. Because at the end of the day, it's not very often that my name ends up being a Pokemon, even if it is slightly spelt different. It still says Arron, you know what I mean? Even though my name is Arron. Come on, let's try and capture it. Come on, buddy, come with me on my adventure. There we go, my friends. We managed to catch a Pokemon. We've got an Arron. We've got it in the collection now. Nice. We even added it to the Pokédex as well. An Iron Armored Pokemon. Would you like to give him a nickname? No, he can stick with the name he's got. But at least we've got a new Pokemon now, which is always a good thing. Hopefully moving forward we can capture some more. Ooh, Larvitar. This Pokemon, when you will like evolve it and stuff, and you get through its like evolution stages, man, this Pokemon is insanely good. So I want to see if we can try and capture one of these, if we can, at some point. Because, you know what I mean, if you put the time in, boys, they are really, really, really good. I might have to like invest in playing some of these sorts of games again, just like in free time, like when I'm just relaxing in bed or on my breaks when I'm at work or something. I might need to just, just invest in them. I think once this like whole lockdown thing's out of the way and stuff, I'll probably have to go out the way and buy myself an old classic Game Boy again, or something like that, like an old Game Boy Advance or an old Nintendo DS or something. So I'm pretty sure we could pick them up really cheap these days and just have it just for when I've got some free time and just sit in bed and play Pokemon games, you know what I mean, on my days off. If you still do that sort of thing to this very day, then let me know, you know what I mean? Do you just sit back and play games like this, or what sort of games do you guys play in your free time? I know a lot of you probably play Call of Duty or FIFA or something like that, but I'd like to know, do you still play games like Pokemon? And if so, what do you play Pokemon on? Nice. Okay, so gained 69 XP points for that. Charmander's grew to level 10. Wants to learn Smokescreen. Nice. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can try and capture this, boys. Turtiger? I think that's how you pronounce it. Is it Turtiger? If I pronounced it wrong, I do apologise. I think it says Turtiger. Alright, storing energy. Okay. It's one of them Pokemon that like stores up a lot of energy and it can go for like one powerful attack. I'm guessing it's one of them type of moves. Oh, okay. It's just nearly defeated me straight up. My bro, you're not doing that. Right, I need to probably see if we can try and capture this thing. Definitely going to need to try and level it up though. So we've got another new Pokemon to add to the collection now. You know what I mean? But we're still slowly getting there, boys. You know what I mean? It won't be long until we're capturing loads of amazing Pokemon. That's of course if you guys would, want to see more videos of this in the future. I'm not sure how much more of this I'm going to be doing just for this part. because I'm gonna like put it as like as a part 1. So then if it says that you all want more of this, we can just carry the playthrough on. But that's all down to you guys, okay? I've got a lot more things coming to this channel moving forward. I'm going to be doing more Let's Plays, more fan-made games and stuff. Plus, with my main channel, I'm still looking into finding some new projects I can bring to my main channel. Not just Call of Duty and Ram Royale. I'm thinking of trying to bring some other things to it as well, but which I just haven't really got around to try and sort out yet. It's just trying to find out what I think will work and what won't work. It's just a very tricky sort of thing that I'm, you know, trying to plan something. Okay, so once I figure out something that will be good for that channel, I'll let you guys know, okay? Let's just give this to one of the Pokemon. And let's give this to another one. Let's put a potion on. Go, top up the health on this Pokemon. And that one. And that one. All good to go now, boys. And the Floor Master. Okay, so if we defeat this guy, then I think we'll get a key for the gym. Right. Okay, so he's a level 10 Pokemon. So this should be a bit of an even playing field now, because we're both level 10. So let's see what we can do with this. Not very effective, right. He used Headbutt. Okay, he can take a lot of damage to me. That's not very fair. But mind you, I just thought about this one. With him being rock, having rock Pokemon, fire isn't really super effective against rock. You know what I mean? Water and I think electricity are. So I can understand that I'm not going to be dealing major amount of damage, but at the same time, it is one of them things where I wish that we could. Let's go with counter. Okay, he caused a lot of damage to me there. Okay, so we took him down this Pokemon. Got 241 XP for that, so we grew to level 7. Straight to level 8. Straight to level 9, boys. Okay, that was a big jump. Nice. Would you like to change Pokemon now? So he's summoning Onix. Onix is level 13. We're going to get destroyed, boys. We're going to get absolutely destroyed. Okay, that's caused a lot of damage to him. This counter move's really good. Right, where else have we got? Let's try Arron. Come on, bro. My little like mech dude. Let's see what we can do, okay? Have you got any good moves that we can use? Okay. Super effective? Doesn't seem it. I'm going to keep trying to use that Mud Slap move as well. I feel like maybe we could use that as like a bit of a tactic or something. We'll see what does more damage to him out of the moves I've got. Let's try this Mud Slap again. Because obviously with the Mud Slap, it decreases his like speed, I think. Come on. And it's apparently super effective as well. Oh, his accuracy falls. Okay, that's good. Because if his accuracy keeps falling and falling and falling, eventually he will not be able to hit me properly. Just makes it more difficult for him, so that's a good thing. And I can imagine the sort of XP I would get if I can defeat his Onix. Especially with a low level Pokemon. Come on. We can do this, we can do it, come on. Almost there. His accuracies fell even more, which is good. Okay, it's inflicted a lot of damage to me there. Fair play. But the Arron's been destroyed, but we did cause him a lot of damage, which I think is a really good little run there. Come on. Can we see if we can do anything with this Pokemon? Anything. Let's go with Water Gun. Hang on. Let's see what Water Gun can do, because water... Please don't destroy... Come on. Oh, okay. So water is really, really super effective against his rock Pokemon. Man, that was good. So, I mean, look at that, though. We just jumped loads in XP on that one. Let's try and Rollout. Jump to level 6. Level 7. Level 8, boys. Wanna keep jumping up? Come on, make it level 50. That would be nice. It wants to learn Bite, but can't learn any more than 4 moves. Do I want to delete a move? Which one should be forgotten? I'm going to say things like Withdraw, because I'm not really going to use that. I'd rather just normal attack moves than something I don't think I would really, use that much. Okay, so we've got a level 14 Pokemon. I think if we defeat this Pokemon, then we beat this guy. So let's see what we can do when it comes to some of his other moves. So I need to experiment a little bit with him to see what works, you know what I mean? Okay, so we've been defeated there, boys. You lost against this guy. You gave him $80? Screw that, bro. You shouldn't have to take my money, you know what I mean? But still, I think we gave him a good run for his money, despite the fact that we didn't defeat him. I still think that we did good, you know what I mean? I'm proud of the results so far. You know what I mean? We've got a few Pokemon. I think we've done good, boys. I think we've done really good. But, Acetas, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring this video to an end. If you have enjoyed the video and would like to see more on this game, then let me know down below in the comments section. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big fat thumbs up. And subscribe if you're new. Make sure to turn on the post notification icon. It'll notify you when uploading new content in the nearby future, like I've mentioned. And Acetas, if you do hit the sub button, it really does help me out a lot as a content creator, and it's for free. And also, if you could share my channel with your friends and family, I would really, really appreciate it to help get my channel out there to new people. So if you want to help me out a lot, just by doing that, you'll be doing the world a big favour for me, okay? You'll be doing a massive, massive favour, and I would always forever be in your debt, okay? Anyways, thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay awesome. Let me know if you want to see a part 2, and I'll see you again on my next video. Take care.